Now let's take a look at your free picks for Monday. Now normally at Joe Duffy's Picks, we do give you a premium pick as a free pick, but tonight we are going to give you a bonus winner in addition to the 3 actual premium plays that we got. Remember, premium plays are the only ones that count for or against our record, but we do have a pretty strong play that we are going to give you. Now, I know a lot of you are all thinking about the Super Bowl 48 winning pick, and we've got all the information bettors need to know, depending on whether or not you're getting this via YouTube or maybe you're getting it via one of our podcasts. Remember, we try to simulcast everything, both as a video and a podcast, so just check it out if you haven't already gotten our betting preview of the Super Bowl. Get that now. We've got 3 winners for tonight, 1 in the NBA and 2 in college basketball. Got a couple great long-term systems that have made you and I a fortune together, as well as a classic sandwich game. Want us to be quite observant to isolate and maybe, quite frankly, pretty knowledgeable, do this for a living to realize why it is a sandwich game, but we detail. Remember, we always give you the analysis. Inside the picks at Joe Duffy's Picks, www.offshoreinsiders.com. Quite frankly, if you're buying picks from somebody who doesn't give you any analysis, you want to know why? It's because they have no clue why they like the game. They just want to sell it to you. Anybody who's done the homework will be proud to show you, just as we have done at Joe Duffy's Picks. For 26 years, going back to our score phone days when you used to call us up on the 900 number, you got the balls to the wall analysis then, too. All right. Get 3 winners for tonight. Joe Duffy's Picks at offshoreinsiders.com. Best of all, just $17. Now, your free winner for tonight, it is to go with Portland State minus the 1.5 against Eastern Washington. Few teams in the country have more compelling home road splits than Eastern Washington. Thus far, the Eagles are unbeaten at home but winless on the road in Big Sky Conference play. Overall, the Eagles are 0-9 on an opponent's home court, 6-1 at home, and 2-0 on neutral courts. Again, this proves the stupidity. Remember one of our golden rules of handicapping when you're handicapping a game on a neutral court? It is not a road game for both teams, but that indirectly applies tonight, obviously, when you're analyzing the records. Actually, it does apply tonight when you're analyzing the records. Tonight's game isn't on a neutral court, but that is important to note when you look at a team's splits. That is one of the biggest square moves ever. They think a neutral game is a road game, balderdash. But they're 2-7 against the spread on the road and 3-2 when they're not playing on an opponent's court. Oh, wait. There's another team that has incredible splits. PSU is now 7-3 straight up on home games and has won 3 of 4 games overall. The Eagles come in having won 3 of their last 5, and they are 0-9 on the road straight up, yet they've won 2 neutral site games, so hence they're actually 9-3 straight up when they're not playing on an opponent's home court. This is no short trip. On a weeknight, Eastern Washington is going to travel 278 miles to play at Portland. Now, knowing about the myth of neutral games not actually being road contests, we've got one team that is 0-9 outright in true road games to a team that is 9-3 straight up when not playing on the road. And yet the spread in this game is just 1.5. And how about that? Last season, each team won by 9 or more on their opponent's home court. Portland State 43-21 straight up at home, the 5 seasons under Tyler Geving as their coach. Since the start of the 2006-2007 season, Portland State 80-24 straight up at home, including 45-20 in Big Sky Conference regular season and tournament games. Vikings average 67.1 points on the road and 77.5 at home. Now, keep in mind, guys, I used to actually announce Division II basketball. Of course, this isn't Division II basketball. It is small Division I, but I assure you, small colleges traveling on weeknights, it is very, very difficult. Been there, done that. Again, not as a player, but as a broadcaster. And those travels can really, really wear you out, so it's no surprise the splits. Eastern Washington, before they beat Southern Utah, the Eagles fell 86-65 over Northern Arizona on the road, and 75-64 two nights later. At Sacramento State, Eastern allowed a game-deciding mid-game runs of 29-7 to NAU and 31-10 to Sacramento State. Simply put, they're not playing well now. EWU has lost each of their last 3 by double digits against the spread. Again, you hear a lot of handicappers talk about a sweat barometer, whatever you want to call it. Years ago we used to call it margin of cover, but margin of cover is key in seeing truly whether the odds makers are behind a team, good, bad, or ugly. And in this case, they clearly are behind Eastern Washington. Eastern Washington is awful. They're reeling. They have not come within single digits of covering in any of their last three, as we said. Boy, this is a big splits game. Tonight, there is no place like home. Joe Duffy's picks is to go with Portland State. Remember, subscribe to us, whether it's on YouTube or whether it's on iTunes. But the truth is, we are very honored that most of the top podcasting sources, apps out there did pick us up. But keep in mind these at RSS feed, so there's some lag time, and you may be getting our free picks too late. Best thing to do is subscribe to us directly on Twitter. Go to offshoreinsiders.com for all these social media links, and most importantly, all the winning picks. www.offshoreinsiders.com.